Someone from your old school just posted a photo with a car. You know roughly what he earns, you know roughly what that car costs, and the math does not work. Somewhere in your chest, a quiet question wakes up. How? Here is the uncomfortable answer. Most of the wealth you see is a costume, but not all costumes are the same. There are levels to faking rich. At the bottom, someone rents a backdrop for a single photo. A little higher, someone finances an entire lifestyle, one monthly payment at a time. Higher still, someone earns real money and still owns nothing. And at the very top of the fake rich ladder, being seen as rich is the actual job. The mechanism underneath all of it is the same. Money stopped being a number and became a signal. So let's go through every type, from the cheapest costume to the most expensive one, and pay attention as we climb, because one of these types might be closer to you than you think. Type 1. The backdrop renter. He poses with things he will never own. The supercar rented by the hour. The hotel lobby he walked into but never checked into. The business class photo taken before he turned right toward economy. His wealth exists for exactly one frame. The sociologist Irving Goffman called this self presentation. He said everyone performs on a front stage and relaxes on a backstage, like actors in a theater. The backdrop renter has simply understood something brutal about the modern feed. Nobody ever sees your backstage. So why build anything there? He does not own the car, he owns the photo. And in the feed, the photo is the car. You would think the next level up is more honest. It is actually more dangerous because this time the things are real. Type 2, the monthly payment millionaire. His car is real, his phone is real, his watch is real. What is not real is the idea that any of it belongs to him. The car is leased, the phone is on an installment plan, the wardrobe lives on a credit card that never quite reaches zero. He is not lying about the objects. He is lying about the timeline. He is showing you a life he is still paying for and hoping the payments finish before the illusion does. Every month, the costume sends him a bill. Everything he shows you is real. He just does not own any of it yet. But at least he is buying comfort. The next type spends more painfully than anyone on this ladder and gets less for it. Type 3. The logo collector, one belt, one pair of sneakers, one small bag with the right initials, entry level luxury, purchased at the exact income level where it hurts the most. The economist Thorsten Veblen named this over a century ago conspicuous consumption, buying things not for what they do, but for what they say. But here is the part the logo collector never sees. The logo is not talking to rich people cannot hear it. To them, an entry level bag is background noise. The logo is talking to people one step beside him or one step below. The logo is not a message to the top, it is a message to you. And if a logo can carry a message, an entire lifestyle can carry a novel. That is the next level. Type 4, the lifestyle renter. They do not post products, they post mornings, airport windows, beach cafes, a soft, unhurried life that seems to answer to no alarm clock. What you are seeing is not wealth, it is freedom, staged as content. Behind it is a parent's money, or a growing card balance, or a future that is simply not being looked at. The photos are real, the trips happened, what is missing is the part of the story where someone, somewhere, is quietly absorbing the cost. The vacation is real, the freedom is rented. Now, here is where the ladder gets strange, because the next type is not pretending at all. He has the money and he is still on this list. Type 5, the almost rich. Good job, real salary, the kind of income that makes relatives nod with respect. And at the end of every month, nothing left. The apartment upgraded when the salary did. The car upgraded when the title did. Every raise was spent before it arrived, absorbed by a lifestyle that grows exactly as fast as the income feeding it. Researchers who study lifestyle inflation keep finding the same pattern. Spending does not follow needs, it follows income automatically like a shadow. The almost rich is the most invisible fake on this ladder because even he believes the costume. He is not performing for you, he is performing for himself. The salary is real, the wealth is not. Which raises a question. If faking it costs this much, who can actually afford to fake rich forever? Only the final type, because for him, the costume pays for itself. Type 6, the professional rich. The mansion is rented by a content house. The jet photo is a studio set. The watches arrive in PR boxes, and none of it is a lie in the way you think, because displaying wealth is his actual business. The performance generates views. The views generate income. The income funds the performance. He is not faking wealth to look successful. The looking is the business model. You are not his audience, you are his revenue. And that is the whole ladder, except for one person we skipped, the one who was in the room this entire time and you never noticed him, the actually rich one. The economist Robert Frank spent years studying wealth signals and found something that quietly breaks the entire game. Real security tends to go silent. The paid off apartment does not photograph well. The person with the least need to signal is often the one with the most to signal about, which means the feed is not showing you wealth. It is showing you the anxiety about wealth, dressed up as its opposite. Now, be honest for a second. While we climb this ladder, you were placing people on it. A cousin on level 2, a coworker on level 3, someone from that group chat, definitely level 4. It felt good, didn't it? But think about your own last post. You picked the best photo out of 11. You cropped out the mess behind you. You showed your one nice dinner and not the 10 quiet ones. You are not off the ladder. Nobody is. The only real question is which rung you are standing on and who you think is watching. So go back to the beginning. Someone from your old school posted a photo with a car. You now know the math was never supposed to work. The photo was never about the car. It was about where he wants you to believe he stands. The feed is not a window into other people's money. It is a costume party. And the strangest part of the party is this: you are not just a guest, you are wearing something too. And if this is what money looks like when it is fake, wait until you see what happens when it is real. Because people treat the same person completely differently at every salary level, and that ladder is even stranger than this one. If this made you see modern life differently, subscribe. This channel explains the hidden status games behind money, work, and everyday life.